Hi guys, are you looking for a beautiful place to go to? Well, one of these places that I discovered was Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a tropical island found far, far away, which is very gorgeous to go to. One of the things I finally suggest you to go to is a tropical beach in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a sandy beach which is very tropical and unlike our beaches here, has very distant aspect with being rocky and forming. The next place I suggest you go to, tropical island in Costa Rica, is ziplining. Ziplining is over 600 feet, but if you don't like heights, I suggest you probably not go there because heights are very high up there in Costa Rica. And I suggest you go ziplining across the island, which is very pretty, which I got to experience as I went as a family there as a senior trip for my sister. And the next thing I suggest you go to there is eat their tropical fruit. Tropical fruit there in Costa Rica is very fresh, unlike here, where we come through incorporates of fruit coming into us. That way there, they grow fresh fruit and is there for all. The next aspect I'm going to talk to you about is Costa Rica's culture. Costa Rica's culture is very different than here in the U.S., where we drive around in cars. Costa Rica is mostly on bikes or cabs to get to places. One experience that I got to experience while going to Costa Rica was the downtown area. In a way, downtown area in Costa Rica is very different here, where they like to whistle at girls and pretend like you hoot and hollering at them, which that way in their culture is a way of representing that you're pretty or gorgeous or want to get with you. So I suggest you go there and ignore that because that can involve in sex trafficking there, and that is not really what you want to do. One of the experience I suggest you go to also in Costa Rica is just the environment there. The environment is very different than here, where we all talk face-to-face or texting. Theirs is just hooting and hollering back and forth. I want you to go to one of TripAdvisor's aspect of going to Costa Rica because that is the way that my family found out of things to do there, which is very different than here in the U.S. I find Costa Rica very tropical and different, and one of the aspects of things that we did there was going surfing. Surfing is a way that Costa Ricans are doing every single day and finding aspect in the way of their beaches. The weather in Costa Rica is mostly high 80s around there because it's on the tropical coast of the sun. One of the other things that we find was very difficult was the time zone in Costa Rica compared to here. Costa Rica's time zone is very different, and that way when we were waking up really early because the difference of the time zones between all. I suggest you find things you want to see in Costa Rica because as a short period of time going there, it's not very safe by traveling alone. I hope you enjoy the tropical island of the sunset and the suns there because it is very gorgeous and a great experience to find. As well as not going there for a long, short period of time, ziplining in one of the beaches sunsets is the most prettiest aspect of Costa Rica. I hope you find that traveling out of your culture is a way of knowing what other people's cultures are like. Not just finding what our culture is here in the Michiganders that is different from others, finding from growing their own fruit and eating fresh to cornrows in your hair to different beach aspects and rocky beaches. And not only that, but go on a trip with your family because family time is spent, it doesn't have to be to Costa Rica, but find a different culture that you love and just want to experience because you never know what life is going to be there from now till then. And then you get to compare and tell your kids how great of a story your life has been by just spending time with family and experience either ziplining, eating fresh fruit, getting your hair done, cornrow, but make sure to stay safe and always spend time with your family by going places that you aren't aware of because you never know the aspect of what's going to happen. It can be sex trafficking or anything along that. And so I hope you enjoy my presentation today and hope you find Costa Rica a beautiful place, just spending time with people you love. Thank you. Have a nice day.